Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com. Today, we are speaking to a man named Rob from New York. Rob met a woman named Sarah on Facebook dating. The two hit it off and began a relationship through texting and phone calls. Rob came to us after sending Sarah close to $20,000 for food and traveling expenses so they could meet. He fell for Sarah so hard, he planned to leave the mother of his child so he could begin his relationship once he met Sarah in person. Let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
Hi, my name's Rob. I've been living in my house for probably 22 years now. So I'm an avid tractor puller. I love working on tractors. That's my hobby. I'm a maintenance mechanic, worked in Buffalo. I met this girl on Facebook. Her name is Sarah. Beautiful girl. She's got long red hair. She says she's 36 years old. A lot of tattoos. And I know she loves money. The first couple of pictures I got from her, I really fell in love with the pictures. Conversations that we had were like, she wanted me to say I loved her. And I really didn't start doing that till, say, like a month or two afterwards. But she kept saying she loved me. And I said that I would like to meet you. I would like to see you. I would like that relationship. I'd like to live with the girl. I would like to start a life with her. I would like to have kids with her. Just live with her, you know. Sarah, that I know of, does not have no kids. She loves butterflies. She's got tattoos all over her body with butterflies. She loves that. There was times to where we did talk about sex a lot. She wanted it, I wanted it, but there was always an excuse why she couldn't see me to do it. Like right now, she says she's in the UK, and I don't believe that because she won't give me the address or anything. I've had a couple of calls from her, but she seems to cut them short, and she just wants to text all the time. And I'm not a big texting fan. I'd rather talk on the phone. So she gained my trust a lot. And the thing I regret doing is sending all my information, social security number, my driver's license, just a bunch of stuff that I never should have sent, but I sent because she had my trust. The first time I started sending money to Sarah, it was her birthday. She wanted something for her birthday. So I says to her, I says, well, I can send you $75 to, get you a gift or whatever. And then she just wanted money. And then she wanted it in gift cards. And I was like I don't know how to do this. I was a little leery on it. And she just, send me 100. I says, no, I'll send you 75. She always pushed for more money. She's been there for 6 to 8 months now, I guess, in the United Kingdom. When she left to go to the United Kingdom, she never told me that I had to support her when she was there. She told me this after she arrived there. And I was like, what is this? I said, I can't do this. I was looking for other avenues of money. A couple of credit cards I had. One new credit card I started. So I just kept sending her money. And I think that the money total now is like over $16,000.
Every time Rob would send money to Sarah, it'd be through gift cards. He had gift cards all over his garage, along with the receipts. We estimated Rob had sent Sarah around 200 gift cards over the course of them talking online.
She wanted me to pay for her hotel room constantly. It was like $2,000 every couple weeks or something like that. And I got to the point to where I was running out of money and I had to do something. She said she had to have $2,800 for her lawyer because she was supposed to get her inheritance because her father passed away and left her a bunch of stuff.
Rob was running low on money at this point. He had already sent tens of thousands of dollars to Sarah. The inheritance was supposed to be for him to pay all his bills off, and Sarah would finally be on her way to New York. Rob felt that this was the only way, and he needed to make sure Sarah received her dad's inheritance. He was willing to do whatever it took.
I took it out of my 401k and I gave it to her through gift cards, all of it. After so many days, it was $2,800 to get it started. The lawyer talked to me, told me this is what you get started and you got to finish it right to the end. And he kept saying, keep it quiet. Don't let anybody hear anything. Don't tell anybody anything. Sarah would always know what to say. At the right time, the right place. Anytime I texted, she was right there. I liked that quality in her. And sooner or later after that, the quality started falling back. I was married for 10 years, over 10 years ago. And my ex-wife, that's all she was concerned about was money. All right. She wanted money left and right. Any amount of money didn't make her happy. I see the simulation with Sarah on money. It's just no amount of money is going to make her happy. I kept telling Sarah, I says, I lived this life 10 years ago and I got divorced because of it because I couldn't do it no more. I'm going to make the same decision with you. I got a 14-year-old son now. I'm living with another girl right now. For 14 years. I used to work with her. We love each other to death. I'll give her the world, you know. Anything I can possibly give her, I'll give her. She works. She does anything for me. Make my lunch every day before I go to work. She's a little on the bigger side. She's probably 220 pounds, 5'4", 5'5", maybe. I mean, a beautiful girl, but she's just bigger. She's on the bigger side. My thing was, Sarah's a very beautiful girl. She probably weighs 130 pounds soaking wet, 100, maybe 140. I would love to be with a beautiful girl again. All right. My girl's beautiful. She's just 220 some pounds. And that just kind of turns me off a little bit. I've never married her. I've told her I would, but I just never married her. It turns me off. That's all. If she took care of herself and done things, I would like her to get down to like 130, 140, maybe 150. Sometimes I just can't deal with it. The only reason I knew her and started dating her when I got out of my marriage, when I was divorced, we met right away and we hit it off. We talked about a lot of similar things, and she at the time loved to go outside and do things. Now she can't go outside because of her allergies and stuff like that. She just won't go outside. She sits in the house all the time. Sarah knows I have a girlfriend. Our plans were she's going to come to Buffalo. We're going to meet in a hotel room. Then I'm going to get on the phone and I'm going to call Jennifer and tell her that I was going to leave her. Until that time comes, I can't bring myself to do it, but until the time comes, I'm going to have to do it. There is a lot of arguing because she wants me to send $50,000 to her, and I refuse to. Her lawyer told me, she told me that it was for taxes being paid on properties, and it's actually like $65,000, but I told her I was only going to come up with 50. That's the only thing she's got to pay for her father's taxes. And she just keeps saying soon that we'll be together. Soon, soon, soon. Well, I've heard that for like almost 8 months now. I just can't take it no more. I love the pictures. I would love to fall in love with the girl. She's a beautiful girl, but I don't know if she's real or not. I thought that after $16,000 later that I would be with her. I got to pay to see you. You know, we're both in love, but if I don't pay to see you, you're going to find another man someplace else. And she's admitted to that several times. For food, I'm still sending her like $20 or $30 a week so she can live off on food. I'm reaching out to you guys to see if she is real. I've sent pictures. I need to find out if this girl is real or not real. It's too much money involved to go back and forth. I can't do it no more. I got to find out if it's real or not. I watch all the shows. I've seen a lot of things, and I need to find out if this girl is real or not.
Our team looked over all the information that Rob sent to us and began to search for answers. We knew we had to get Sarah on the phone. We needed to hear her voice. I had Rob send a text message to Sarah stating, "If you don't call me right now, you will never get any more money from me." She called 3 minutes after that text was sent. Sarah didn't know I was on the other line, listening close to the whole conversation.
I want to send you this money, but I have to have a way to send it. Okay?
Yeah.
Next thing we did was find out who this person was in these photos that were being sent to Rob. We ran a reverse image search and got results in minutes. If you're looking to find the identity of your online lover, you can start with the tools on our site, socialcatfish.com. You can click this YouTube card or click the link in our bio. Just hitting like, comment, and subscribe helps us build more tools out for you to use in the future. Stick around till the end to hear what Sarah's voice sounds like for the first time. You are not going to want to miss it. It was time to sit down with Rob and let him know what we had found.
Rob, how's it going?
Hey, Rob.
Good.
So you are in a relationship right now?
Yes.
What made you want to have a relationship and then pursue another one on the side?
I guess it was the interest of being liked, I guess, and somebody talking to you.
And did you not feel like you had that in your current relationship?
I did, but we have our own problems here and there, and it's just it just happens. It's a relationship, so I just pursued the other issue, figuring I could sometime leave the person I'm with to go with the other one.
Are you going to reveal to Jennifer what you've been going through? Does she know about this?
She knows nothing about it. She probably would pick up and leave and take my son with her.
But you were going to leave her though, right?
At one point, yes. Have I ever seen Sarah?
I want to run through a few things with you. So I'm going to go through the questions, and Brianne is actually going to reveal a lot of the stuff that she's investigated over this past week for you, okay?
Okay.
Starting with the email, we searched the email from the lawyer, and what we had found out was there was no online footprint, meaning we couldn't find any trace of that email online. If this was a reputable lawyer, we should be able to find something from him, and we couldn't find anything. The next thing I wanted to touch on was the gift cards that were sent. Something that we tell anyone who's used gift cards to send to someone online is they're untraceable. There's no personal information attached to them. So with that being said, there's no way to retrieve any of the funds. There's also no way to find out who used them and where. In this case, it does look like a VPN was used when the gift card was cashed, meaning it looks as if the gift card was used in the United States. However, there's no actual proof of where it was used or how it was redeemed.
So basically what happens is you get a gift card, you scratch off the number, you send them the number, and they go to websites, or they have, quote unquote brokers that will cash in the gift cards for either cash or Bitcoin. They typically get about 80 cents on the dollar depending on how they're redeeming those gift cards. And it's not traceable, and they all use untraceable ways to do it. So they either go through like a third-party broker that does this for a living, or they'll use third-party websites like Paxful to redeem these gift cards. And so that's how they're actually getting the money from these.
Yeah, I called Apple at one time to trace the gift cards. This was a while ago, and they said they were cashed in California someplace. That's all I know.
I'm sure a big question you have, who's the real person behind the images?
Yes.
We found her.
Yeah, so she's actually a model. She's in her 30s. She's happily married, and she's definitely not the person that you have been talking to.
But one thing too, so she's into cosplay, and so she does a lot of costumes and different things for cosplay. And one thing we found is like when the images that you were sent, almost all those images came from her Facebook profile.
I'm curious, Rob, where does this leave you with Sarah?
I'm staying here with Jennifer and my son. So I can't text her. I'll probably text her one more time saying, hey, you are not who you are. Leave me alone, regardless.
Well, it's probably a guy on the other end that you've been talking to. You had talked about your current girlfriend's weight and how you were just going to leave her for this other woman. People are going to watch this, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that are infuriated. To be honest, I was a little infuriated when I heard those comments. It sounds misogynistic. What do you have to say to those people?
Well, I'm sorry that some things happen like this. I thought I was caught up in a relationship online, and I wasn't. I was cheated over that.
I mean, technically, like if it was a real relationship, you technically cheated.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more to a relationship that we don't know, but I mean, it doesn't seem like a very good situation for either one of you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I do it to try to keep the boy needs a father and a mother. One mother, one father. Not two different other people. When kids are younger, they can't deal with that stuff that goes on like that.
What do you want to tell her if she ever watches this?
Forgiveness that I was caught up in a relationship that I never should have been in, and I probably should have told her right at the beginning. Well, hopefully we stay together.
A few other things too, like we listened to the recording, the girl sounds like she's from the Philippines. And one interesting thing when I listened to the call was that it almost sounded like the girl that you were talking to was being coached by someone else, because there was always a delay. So you would say something, there'd be a delay and then a response. And so it almost sounds like, somebody was either texting them while you guys were talking or on the phone while you guys were talking, and they were coaching her through it.
I want to send you this money, but I have to have a way to send it. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go all gift cards or not. There's got to be we got to have a different way of sending this, but I want to send it because I want to see you. Are you still there?
Yeah, I can hear you. I thought maybe you can just send the card. Can you send it now?
Send it. You got to slow down. Send you a card, you said? Is that what you said? Send you a card? Sarah?
Send it $2,000.
Okay, well, I could probably do that later on after I get off the phone. I'm at home right now.
I want to talk to you for a little bit. Well, my connection is kind of bad now. So, that's why I really hear you.
Okay, I understand that, but do you have a volume thing on your phone you can turn up, or?
Okay, I'm going to do that right now.
What time is it there now?
Yeah, it's 7:18 over here.
What do you think about Sarah's voice? What kind of accent do you think she has? Let us know in the comment section below. I
do wish you the best. I hope if Jennifer watches this, I hope that she's the kind human being that, she sounds like. I hope you guys can work it out.
Okay, yes.
Well, thank you, Rob.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye.
Thanks for watching another episode of Scamfish presented by SocialCatfish.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
Scams come in so many different forms. If you have been a victim of any of the scams below, please email us at sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We'll get to the bottom of it with help from our Social Catfish team. By sharing your story with our YouTube audience, we can educate, spread awareness, and maybe someday we can put an end to these scams.